All right, all right, all right, all right. Some of this internet drama is getting spooky. Oh my goodness, it's getting strange out here, y'all. It's getting weird. I gotta play this twice because the drama between Denims. Okay, three times. The dramas between the drama between Tectone and okay, four times and Denims is getting crazy. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we gonna start this off. We gonna start this off. You don't know who Tectone is. That's okay, because neither did I. I didn't know who Tectone was, you know what I'm saying, before I met Hypnotic. And I know who Denims is because we roasted Denims for the better part of 3 years, it seems like. Because she's one of those left-wing political streamers who just get on the internet and say provocative shit with her tits out because she knows it's going to get us views. Okay, whatever. I'm not knocking the grind. I'm just saying, you know not to take what she says seriously. Unfortunately, when one of these little thought mongers get a big enough audience, they go viral. And the things they say start to get attention. And so I don't know why we listening to a thought monster, but it is what it is. She puts out this tweet about Tectone, though. She says, going to make a special exception and share these DMs with the public. Do with this info what you will, okay? And this is a screenshot of Tectone, I guess, sending out the olive branch. He goes, yo, you want to play Marvel Rivals sometime? Okay? He follows it up with saying, I know we've had poor interactions in the past, and we both said pretty awful shit to one another, but I kind of don't want to hold grudges on people anymore. All good if not. Now, this was him trying to squash some beef. Okay? He was trying to squash some beef. Now, he claims on his stream, he says that he, sent this message to a bunch of different people he had beef with. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. He had beef with this chick, and then he probably accidentally subscribed to her OnlyFans, saw her butthole for $20. I don't know if you guys know, but her OnlyFans is $20. You can go and see her butthole for $20. And was probably like, why am I beefing with this chick? She's slick a baddie. Let me beat something. I ain't gonna lie. I don't blame him for it. But whatever. So he tries to extend the olive branch. Apparently, she thought that this was supposed to make him look bad. Like what the fuck? Like even in the comments section, I'm like, wait, so the nigga tried to be an adult and squash the beef, and you think this makes him look bad? Well, I guess what you can expect from an OnlyFans cum dumpster. Nah, for real though. And for the record, this comes fresh after she put out this post after Kick welcome Tectone. I don't know if they gave him a deal or whatever. She retweeted and said, Kick recruiting a sex pest during Pride Month is so brave. Now I find this interesting because, like I said, I can see your butthole for $20 and you're calling who a sex pest? Like, this is crazy to me. This is insane. You're calling somebody a sex pest? And niggas in the comments were like, you must don't know what a sex pest is. Let's go and look up the definition of a sex pest, because apparently I don't know. A person who sexually harasses or assaults another person. You don't think constantly advertising your OnlyFans to people who are not interested in that content isn't harassment? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, you're on Twitch, you have kids, and I'm pretty sure you have kids in your in your chat. You don't think it's sexual harassment to advertise your OnlyFans to kids? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, so. And we finna get to it because your boy exposes her for real. This is the we ain't there yet. Okay, we ain't there yet. All right, and I want to show you this. So of course Tectone responded to it, and he goes, Denims leaked that I'm a reasonable, forgiving person before she started calling me a rapist. Am I cooked? Of course, he retweeted that or he screenshot it. So most people responding are going to be on his side, of course. But what I was more interested is this clip right here. When you talk about a sex pest, listen to this right here.
This is a 17-year-old whose family was murdered in front of her, and she was kidnapped for 50 days and continually raped while being in captivity. Nothing to say? Nothing? You're not going to fucking acknowledge what just happened?
I will acknowledge what just happened. This woman who you claimed was continually raped in captivity did not claim to have been raped.
כל פעם שפגשתי מישהו היה לפחות מישהי או מישהו אחד שחוו התעללות מינית והתעללות פיזית. כאילו חצי מהם.
In that interview, she says that at least half the hostages she spoke to said they were sexually assaulted. At no point did she claim that anything had happened to her, and to my knowledge so far, no hostages have given first-hand accounts of being sexually assaulted in captivity.
Seconds later in that same documentary.
Mida.
Now I remember thinking, now is the moment. Something, what you thought about is gonna happen. And then I remember I turned around. He was standing with his gun, and the gun was pointed out at me, and he was huffing and breathing heavily, and he had a face like a monster, like a beast, like this. So I stood up and held a blanket, a small blanket, to cover myself, and he came towards me and just pointed the gun really hard at my forehead, screaming at me, take it off, and punching me until I could not hold the towel anymore. And he started touching me, and I resisted, and then he dragged me to the bedroom. And then he forced me to commit a sexual act on him.
No hostages have given first-hand accounts of being sexually assaulted in captivity.
Okay, how can this be in the same video? It's almost like she didn't watch it at all. Why is Ethan going over there?
Yeah, I don't know what any.
It's almost like she didn't watch it at all. But she's calling somebody a sex pest. Like, what? What? Something's wrong. Something's truly off. Oh, my goodness. But it doesn't stop there. Because you can see the temperament of this woman and what type of person she is. And it truly does. It truly does reveal. Where is it? Here it is. Tectone exposed these messages between her and Destiny. Denims goes, it really sucks that we didn't fuck. Huh? Oh my God. What? Destiny's appalled. He's like, you still got part of the day left. You can do it, bud. She goes, wait, are you actually serious? Destiny's like, I don't know. Are you guys not on good terms now? She says, not on good terms with who? She says, Atlas. She says, what? I wanted to fuck Atlas and you. Whoa! Huh? Imagine being called a sex pest by this motherfucker. Hold on. I gotta admit, chat. I got to admit, I am on the wrong side of YouTube. I need to give the grift up, and I need to go to the left wing grift. Because if this is how y'all getting down over there, I need to be over there. Oh my God. You know what? The clown horn of the video goes to me. Why am I over here with you niggas talking about woke shit in video games where I can be over there grifting and busting down OnlyFans baddies for the free ski? Why? I'm over here getting stressed out with Alyssa McConte, getting my channel demonetized when I can be over there grifting. Actually grifting. Busting down the Denims of the world. Not the Frogans. We don't do Big Shirley.
Big Shirley.
I mean, this is different. She's calling somebody a sex pest? This is crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe the video. To help a demonetized boy get back monetized and all that good stuff. I'll talk to y'all later.
Nigga essence in the air. Them happy, nappy head niggas with the fingers on the trigger. Don't trust them new niggas over there.